for me to pack up, move out. All of my belongings that I came here with need to go back in that backpack that I brought them here in. So I have them all laid out here on my bed, and I'm gonna go through them. We're gonna talk about gear and clothes, shoes, toiletries, technology. I hope that this will help some people with their packing. I'm gonna put the full list down below in the description, along with links if I have them. I have a cold, so I sound a little off, but this is it. I can't delay this video because I'm leaving. So with that, let's just get started. So this is my backpack that my friend lent me. It is the Osprey Ariel 75. It has been perfect, and I'm really fortunate that she let me borrow it. It has a air porter in the top here, so I'll take it out and cover the entire thing when I am traveling by plane or bus. And then the next thing is my overnight weekender pack. I do have a day pack at home, and I chose to bring this one instead. I've used this for weekend trips, but also for trips that were way longer than that. This was all I brought with me to Thailand when I went in April with Doug. And this bag is perfect because it's just big enough. Like I said, it is a little bit bigger than a day pack, and it also has a pouch for my laptop. Moving right along with my backpack, I always have some padlocks. So these are what I use. Well, I'll show you. So if I'm gonna be in a crowded area or throwing my bag on the back of a bus or something like that, I will just lock up the zippers together like that, and it just makes me feel like a little bit more secure. The next thing is the Sea to Summit waterproof bag. So especially living in Cambodia, and now wet season is sort of coming. This has been great. I just leave it in my backpack when I'm going to and from work. If I have my laptop, you just roll it up like that and clip it together, and it's supposed to keep all of your valuables dry. So again, thank you, Bryn, for loaning that to me. And the next thing is this Travel-On travel purse. So I've gotten so much use out of it. I asked for this for Christmas, and it is canvas, so it's really heavy duty, and it provides some protection from the rain as well. It also has straps that cannot be cut, which is a strategy for a lot of pickpocketers. They'll just come by and cut your straps and grab your purse. And then this is my money belt, which I actually sometimes just use to store cash in it, but I don't actually put it around my waist that often, but it's pretty small, so a good thing to have. And a travel wallet. This my friend also loaned me. If she hadn't, I probably wouldn't have bought a travel wallet specifically. I don't know, people say they're a good idea because there's RFID protection. And this one's from REI. And the next thing is packing cubes. Again, my friend, I think this is the last item that she loaned me, but thank God she did. It was my first time using packing cubes. They've been a lifesaver, and that is how all of that fits in my bag. Okay, so moving on to clothes and starting with outerwear. I have a light to medium sweater that I bring for buses, planes. If you're coming in the months of December, January, February, in the early morning, it could be a little chilly, so a sweater is good to have. If you're coming in any of the other months that I didn't just mention, you are definitely gonna want a raincoat, or you can opt for something that's a little bit lighter and thinner, like a poncho, and a scarf for similar reasons to the sweater. It's great to have for planes and buses, and also to wrap around you because it can get pretty dusty in Cambodia specifically. So for bottoms, I have 4 pairs of pants. The first one are these pants. They're Prana that I got on Amazon. They are awesome travel pants. They come with pockets, and they are just cute and stylish, but they're also really light, and they're just really comfortable, and I love these pants. So I'll link those down below for sure. I often wear pants to protect myself from the sun, and then also from mosquitoes. The next pair is 100% cotton khakis, And so I came to Cambodia to work, so it was important for me to have some work clothes, and so these are were great for the office. And when you are packing clothes, I like to just say, remember all of the C's. When you're coming to Cambodia or Southeast Asia, you want to be comfortable, cotton, conservative, and cool. And so cool as in clothes that will keep you cool, like cotton, but also you just want to look cool because, let's be real, you're going to be taking a lot of photos. And then I have these leggings from Lululemon. I wear them again on planes, buses, and also I wear them a lot to work out while I was living in Cambodia. And jeans, I do have jeans. I know that they're a little controversial. I have decided that I wanted jeans. I actually didn't bring jeans in the beginning, and I had Doug bring these over for me when he came to visit in April because I did want jeans. So then we have shorts, and I actually only have 2 pairs of shorts. These are athletic shorts, which I can work out in or sleep in, and then jean shorts that I can wear to the beach. Again, I was living here, I'm working here. Cambodia is a little bit more conservative, so I mostly wore pants and longer dresses and skirts. Moving on to shirts. So these 2 shirts have been awesome because they're just button up. Like this one especially, I wear hiking. I wore it when we went to go see the elephants in the forest because it's long sleeve, but it's also loose and airy and covers you up, protects you from the sun and bugs. And then this one is one of my only linen items, or maybe my only linen item. It doesn't wrinkle too bad, and I love having this linen shirt, but a lot of linen does wrinkle, of course. And then you just want an assortment of other cool, conservative cotton shirts. This one is awesome. It's not cotton, but it is super airy, and I know I can just throw it on and always feel really comfortable and cool in it, and I've even had some Cambodian people tell me that it looks like a Cambodian shirt. Next up, I have 3 dresses and a romper. So these dresses I bought here, and they're spaghetti straps, so I don't wear them to work or anything like that, but I will wear them out to maybe a bar in the evening, on the weekend, and they're long and cover my legs. And then this is a romper, which is awesome. I wear this all the time traveling because it's so easy to throw on and it's so light and cool. So big fan of the romper for traveling. Okay, just a few more things for clothes. So of course you need pajamas. So these are just 100% cotton pajamas, and these are pajama pants. And a lot of times I just wear like boy shorts to bed with a tank top just because it is so hot. And then these are my little tourist buy that I got in the market in Cambodia. If you wear these, everyone will know you are a tourist, but they're kind of fun, and at this point I just want to hold on to them for sentimental value, and I plan to wear those to bed. And then I just have an assortment of t-shirts, a few t-shirts. I have a bunch more actually here in Cambodia, but I will be getting rid of those and only bringing a few of my t-shirts, and then some thick strap tank tops. And so this thing is called the Versalette, and it's basically just one big piece of fabric with different drawstrings, and it has pockets and stuff, and you can wear it in multiple different ways. So it can be turned into a skirt, different styles of skirts, different styles of dresses, different styles of shirts, and then you can even wear it, you can like scrunch it up and wear it around your neck. You can turn it into a purse. So this was actually a Kickstarter campaign that I saw a long time ago. So I also have 2 sports bras, 3 regular bras, and 3 bathing suits. Okay, next up we have shoes. So I have a pair of tennis shoes, which are pretty big and bulky for someone who's just going to be traveling, but I was going to be living here. I wanted to make sure that I had shoes to run in. If you are bringing sneakers or some other boots to go trekking in the forest in or something like that, I highly recommend these Swift Zero socks. So I brought several pair with me, and my sister recommended these to me, and you can find them on Amazon, and they are really good socks. In Southeast Asia, you are definitely going to need flip-flops, and I would recommend some like really durable ones, not the ones that are gonna have the thing poke through, you know how they do. And the most important thing, I'll try to highlight like the most important things I think maybe at the end I'll review or something, but one of the most important things are definitely these Teva sandals. They don't have to be Tevas, but just any durable, strappy, waterproof sandals are super important. I'll link these down below because I just absolutely love them. These, on the other hand, I got for about $3 in Bangkok, and they are fancy shoes to let me into the Sky Bar because I didn't have anything else. That is definitely worth noting. If you're going to Bangkok or somewhere else where you think there's gonna be like a fancy Sky Bar and they have a dress code, then you're definitely gonna need to prepare some like fancier sandals or dress shoes for that. All right, we'll do some other random things. This is like the miscellaneous section, and then we'll move on to toiletries and technology. So for miscellaneous, I have guidebooks. So I have the Guide to Cambodia and then the Move to Cambodia guidebook. Kleenex. Toilet paper is a luxury in some parts of the world, so it's good to have some random Kleenex, and also a pillowcase to stay cleanly, like if you're staying in hostels or somewhere where you just really want your own pillowcase. Also, you can stuff clothes and stuff in here if you want a pillow for a long bus ride. A quick dry towel. This is the Sea to Summit quick dry towel. This was a super awesome buy. I'm really glad I brought this. The next thing is a water bottle. Because it's so hot here, it's so nice to have a water bottle that keeps water cold. This blow dryer, this Baby Bliss blow dryer. So I asked for this for Christmas and got it, and I think I've used it like twice. I'm so glad I have it as a traveler, and I will definitely be using it in the future, but my time in Southeast Asia, I don't need this. And of course a brush. And if you're addicted to coffee like me, I know it's hard to come to terms with the fact that you might need to drink instant coffee, but it's good to have some of these on hand. I randomly brought a fork and spoon and knife, but the knife broke. Those, I actually have used those. Those have come in handy. And two things for security. So this is a personal alarm, and if you pull this trigger right here, then it will, I've never done it before, but it will sound a really loud alarm. And another thing that I bought and brought with me, because I read about this from a lot of travel bloggers, was to bring a door stopper to put on the inside of your door, like if you're staying in a hotel room or something like that and you just want to feel a little bit more secure. Oh, I almost forgot to talk about earplugs, which are definitely important. I've stayed in some hotels that were close to Pub Street and Siem Reap, and you can hear the music all night long. And sunglasses. This is like the only time in my life when I've ever bought really nice sunglasses, but I did invest in some polarized sunglasses, especially like biking on the roads and everything. I really need to make sure that I can see, that sun's not in my eyes. These have been, I wear these every day, all the time. One thing I forgot to mention is the mosquito net. Actually, that is another thing that my friend loaned me, and I have not really used it at all. Okay, toiletries. So there's no easy way to do this other than just to go through them one by one. I will try to go as quick as possible. Of course, you're gonna need a toothbrush. This is actually an automatic toothbrush. I love automatic toothbrushes, so I really wanted to make sure that I had one, and it doesn't charge. It runs on battery. Got this at Walmart. And toothpaste, I came with some and bought some here. I even was able to find these here, and a retainer because I'm cool like that. Okay, moving on to what I would say, besides those things, are like the three most important items in terms of toiletries. One is sunscreen. You can buy it here. It's definitely one of the things that is like no cheaper here than at home. And then the second most important thing is DEET. So I bought these in a pack of 3 off Amazon, but I really like these because they're the sticks. So when you spray it, you're not worried about like inhaling the fumes, and they're really small. They can fit in your purse or in your pocket. And then the last thing is hand sanitizer, especially if you're taking bus rides and stuff. You're gonna be doing bathroom stops where you'll be lucky if there's a sink, let alone soap. And then the rest of this stuff is a lot of medicines. So you can get medicine here. I thought that it would be, I just didn't want to have to worry. I didn't want to feel sick and have to worry about trying to read medicine in another language or go to a pharmacy. So what I did though was I cut the boxes And then I just kept this part of the box so that I knew the dosage and what it was, and I just put it in plastic baggies with the medicine, and so that way it was a lot flatter and saved a lot of space. So I have motion sickness, I have a Benadryl, I have some sleep aids, and I have Alka-seltzer somewhere. It's not on this pile. Oh no, here it is. Alka-seltzer and these Pepto tablets are definitely, especially these, are super handy. Just pop them like if you're new to the country and your stomach is queasy. And then multivitamins, a little Benadryl stick. Honestly, I probably wouldn't bring this. I would just buy some Tiger Balm when you get here, and this is mostly for bug bites. Face wash, shampoo, conditioner, Q-tips, and a razor, which you can buy. A lot of this stuff you can buy here, but like if you have a special one that you like. Hair ties, fingernail clippers, a file, some like Advil, Band-Aids. Again, just enough so that like you have it on hand. And the one other thing that I brought with me and that I'm not bringing around traveling is makeup. Okay, lastly we have technology, and my technology is kind of ridiculous, but I'll just go give a rundown really quick. First, I have my 13-inch MacBook Air, and I have just this case that I use, and then I put it in my green bag in that case too, and if I ever need to or ever think I'm gonna get caught in the rain, I put it into my Sea to Summit waterproof bag, and then usually along with this is just a folder for important documents, and I also have like some cards from home. So it's crucial for me with all of the photos and videos that I take to have a huge hard drive. So this is my passport, it's 1 terabyte. And I have a Kindle for reading, and then I also have an Amazon tablet. A little overboard, I know. In terms of cameras, I have the one that I'm using right now, which is the Sony RX100 Mark III, and that will be linked in the description below. I also have a GoPro for any like water activities that I'm doing, and I've got the DJI Mavic Pro. So this actually packs all up into this case, which I normally bring as I usually use it. I put my passport in there and I use it as a purse when I'm flying. I've got some extra blades. And then of course the chargers and extra SD cards and all of that stuff for all of the technology. A portable charger and headphones. So these are way nicer than the ones that I actually have. Doug loaned these to me. The ones that I have are much bigger and take up a lot of space, and these are something that I planned to send back with him just because even these take up too much space, and then I forgot, so I'm stuck with them. And then of course I have my phone, and I also have an extra phone. So this is my old 4S iPhone, which I basically just threw in my bag because I thought, hey, if I ever got pickpocketed or anything, I would have another phone that I could put a SIM card into. Lastly, oh no, not lastly. I keep saying lastly, but there's more. There's always more. These headphones, small ones, a traveling power adapter, which I rarely use, to be honest. Oh, one thing that I almost forgot to mention is a hat. I didn't mention it because I don't actually have a hat right now. I gave mine away and I need to buy a new hat, and I haven't yet, but yeah, definitely a hat. So that's it. That is all of my packing. It looks like a lot, but it will fit, I promise, with those packing cubes. And like I mentioned, I'll put the list in the description below with links. And if you have any questions about anything, comment them down below. If you have any additional tips, comment them down below.